everyone, AC22X here. Today we are going to be reviewing my battle against Lion's Our Gym challenge. If you notice, if you've seen my other videos, I'm actually using a different team. So I asked Lion, are we allowed to just like bring a secondary team just to like, you know, change things a bit, but also keeping our original team going and he said yes. So we set a challenge to ourselves, no Rillaboom, no Cinderance. We're gonna try our best with it. And I've been wanting to try to do like a weather team. So we're using a sand team. And it's a little, most of the builds are pretty common. I did decide to go with throw spray, didn't go with throw spray Prima, because instead I wanted to get her bulkier, especially with the electric gym being our first gym. I also wanted her to be the mon I used to sacrifice in case like we get a Dynamax mon. So we also have a focus sash T-Tar. Yeah, it is actually James Beck's T-Tar. And then we have a weakness policy Excadrill, your standard Togekiss. Incineroar is pretty much standard, except safety goggles now because of the sleeping memes going on around the meta, plus expecting it in his gym, Bog gym. Also has Taunt. I find that luckily enough against him so far, I haven't had to use Taunt, but Taunt is such an important ability that I had to put it on my Incineroar. We had the Dust Club actually also is James Beck's build. The ally switch is gonna be crucial. I've been debating between bringing Dust Blow or Clefairy, and I really thought Clefairy was gonna be the best. So this is a best of 6. He should expect me to bring T-Tar and Excadrill. That was my goal of the game. And pretty much like, you know, bring Prima, bring Dust Club if he decides to not Dynamax first. But I think he will. He actually fought against Excadrill T-Tar earlier against another of their opponents. So he should be expecting me to bring that. So ideally either we outspeed the Raichu, or we survive, like, you know, we survive the Max Geyser from Raichu. I believe we can survive, and we should KO it because they're gonna be getting our weakness policy proc. So I'm expecting Raichu and Pichurin. I was expecting it. He should be Dynamaxing his Raichu, and then we're gonna Dynamax our Excadrill. So obviously I'm not sure we're gonna speed tie or he's gonna be faster. And that's what I mentioned, like I will have liked it to have me a Clefairy, bring a guard, but we are going to be returning T-Tar. And the reason why we're going to return T-Tar is because I want to keep the sand going on. The weather, keeping T-Tar for the weather is like going to be super important for us. So we're just going to like kill Raichu. And then we're just going to bring, I was doing between being Incineroar or Dust Club, but I think Dust Club is probably the best right now. Especially because we can do ally switch, help our Excadrill try to stay as healthy as possible, or do a helping hand in case we needed that. So they have, Hiroki Helmet and Live Orb. That's pretty fair. And he also returns Pichurin. I actually did not expect him to return Pichurin, but now that I think about it, it's actually pretty smart because he should be expecting me to Dynamax Excadrill. That's also what the other player was doing. If he had not played, I believe if he had not played against the Sand team prior to me, he wouldn't have expected me to Dynamax Excadrill. Instead, he thought I would be Dynamaxing T-Tar, right? So bringing in Rotom is pretty good because I actually don't have anything for that Rotom. Especially now that I return my my T-Tar and put my Dust Club. So it would have been nice to have Incineroar because I could just like fake out Flare Beast, because this is another thing that very special about this Rotom that he has. His Rotom actually has Steal, so he's gonna steal my Eviolite from my Dust Club, which is really nice of him to do. I don't know if he expected that or tried to steal the Sash from my Pokemon. So he is faster. He gets the Max Geyser. It does a lot more damage than I would have preferred, but it is a Life Orb. But even though he resets the weather, which is 100% fine with me, because if we have T-Tar, we need Aurora, but we survive it, and he procs our weakness policy, and this should KO the Raichu. And this is crucial because then he doesn't have Dynamax, and then for the rest of the game we get a special defense rise and we get to KO his Dynamox, right? So this is actually pretty good turn 1 for us. And that's it though, because we're about to throw, and it wasn't intentional. So I'm filming this as a review. So what happened is that I actually was in the middle of a work meeting, and I wasn't paying attention, and I thought he would maybe try ally switching or something. I don't know. I just auto like look. Oh, what is super effective? That's super effective. Let's throw it out. Because at this point I was like, okay, I don't have to worry about like anything besides like KO as many Pokemon as I want to. So this is so you're gonna watch me actually waste my next 2 turns of Dynamax, because I didn't mean to. It just ended up happening, because you should not battle when you're in a work meeting, guys. Very important. But yeah, he brings in Manixo, so both of them. And this is good, because my Excadrill is kind of useless, and it's extra useless because I didn't use Rockfall. I didn't max Defy. I should have done max Rockfall, set up the weather again, but yeah, I should have done that. So thankfully I'm bulky enough that he wasn't killing me, but he does take my Evolite, and that's actually pretty sucky. But yeah, this is gonna be very, very painful to watch, because it hurt me. Because I literally was over here looking at my work laptop, just like da 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 da, click da 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 da. I was like that. Wait, why didn't you do that? Oh, it doesn't affect it. Okay, whatever. Let's go for the other one. No, Magnuson has the balloon, and that's why I can't kill it. So yeah, we end up wasting our Dynamax turn here. So. And like, you know, we had such an amazing turn 1 dynamic, and it just got screwed up. It just got screwed up. But and it makes me very, very sad. Because watch me, Maxman's like, oh, I'm gonna max quake the Magnezone. No, you see, you don't max quake the Magnezone. He actually has balloon, but because I was in a work meeting, I wasn't even thinking. So it was a big mistake. The only saving grace, like I said, is that we wasted his Dynamax turns, and in turn we got something out of it. So this in turns like makes it back in an even feel. The fact that he couldn't kill my Excadrill was pretty nice, but I was just like, can you just kill my Excadrill, please? Like I was just like, these last 2 turns I will never forget in my life, chat. Because they were so painful. I was like, oh my god. So I think just kill me. Or kill something. Did we send Trick Room? No, actually we decided to return our Dust Club. What? Is there a reason why I want to return Dust Club? I should have set up Trick Room. I never set up Trick Room. Do we protect? I actually don't. Okay, so we protect. Because we were like, what do we do? Do I set up Trick Room? I didn't set up Trick Room? Okay. Apparently I didn't want to protect. I actually don't even remember, because I think that this is where I panicked. I got done with my work meeting, and I was like, oh my god, what do I do? Okay. And like, I mean, like, that's just miserable damage. That just makes me sad. Ideally, what I should have done with Excadrill was pop the balloon and then KO Magnezone with a Max Quake. So Magnezone should have been the one I focus and ignore the Rotom, and wait and bring Incineroar to handle the Rotom instead. So what do I bring now? But yeah, this puts the momentum I have on turn 1 back in favor. Well, kind of even right now. So because I kill 1 Pokemon, he kill 1 Pokemon. So we're kind of in an even feel right now. But the momentum is slightly on Alliance Heart because of my mistake. Because losing Excadrill is very big for my team. Excadrill is actually one of my sweepers. Like, I mean, sure, Togekiss can do something, but it's weak because it's flying, weak against the electric team. Incineroar is probably like in the middle, but it's like more supportive. And then T-Tar is also in the middle, and Primadita is is also my other like big one. But Excadrill is like my fastest Pokemon in the team, and I do regret not setting up Trick Room. I think I should have tried setting up Trick Room. So he decides to return Rotom, bring down Emolga. So he's gonna set up Tailwind, which I don't think he needed because speed-wise, I think we were kind of in the evens. That's probably why I also didn't want to set up Trick Room, but after he brought Emolga, you know, it would have been pretty good. Rising Voltage, I think that KOs my Dusclops. Yeah. It will have been nice. Absolutely will have been nice to actually be able to have Trick Room at this point, because he's gonna set Tailwind. And it's still not the end of the world though. It's not the end of the world for us. Losing Dusclops is like okay. So we bring out T-Tar back. And okay, so they're like -1 attack. Emolga 100% is gonna do Tailwind now. I'm probably just gonna Rock Slide, hope for the best, and then we're gonna Flare Blitz into Magneton, and hopefully we KO it. Like, Magneton probably is the most problematic Pokemon he have brought to the team, and especially with the fact that I only have 1 attack on my less than ideal, the most ideal Fire type Pokemon. Thankfully, his Magneton is more like also supported. So he has set up Tailwind as I expected because I couldn't KO him, which is the saddest thing, by the way. He does Flash Shine on T-Tar. Hurts more than I would like to. We get our Rock Slide. That should KO Emolga though. Right. So I don't think Magneton dies in this turn because, like I said, Incineroar is not made to KO things. But, you know, if we do, it would be nice. Oh, never mind. We do KO it. You know, one of these days I will learn my calcs so I actually know, but it's not gonna happen anytime soon. But this is actually pretty good. Back, we return the momentum. It's more even now right now. He still has Picturine in the back, and what else do he have? He still has Rotom because he returned Rotom. So we have to make sure and Luxray. Is that? Yeah, that's all he's three about. Luxray, Rotom, and Picturine. So here's the thing though. I assumed that he was gonna protect his Luxray. And that was actually a bad assumption. Because, and the reason why I assumed that is because almost every single battle I had with Lion or he goes, he always protects Luxray at the very first turn. This is why I decided even to ignore the Luxray. And I forgot if Rockslide was like physical or not. But here's where, like, I have 4 months, he has 3 months. It's still really close. There's a chance that T-Tar is gonna be dying. He still has 3 wins of three turns of Tailwind, right? So I'm bringing Primarina. I know Primarina is no bueno. She is there to sacrifice because I want to be saving T-Tar on the back too. And I'm gonna Parting Shot Picturine because I thought I couldn't Parting Shot Luxray. So what we're gonna be doing is that we're gonna sacrifice our Primadina, and we are gonna Parting Shot Incineroar, and we're gonna try decreasing its attack. And that's the key of how I wanna win this. It's a slow way to win it, but while he also is faster than me, is the best thing I can do because I wasn't sure if I was faster, and I don't think I am. So he got Superpower on Primadina, thinking it was T-Tar. I expected that. Not very effective. Picturine might be going... Okay, I'm faster than Picturine, so that works out. 3 Parting Shot on it. It wasn't my target because I thought he was going to protect. But this is good because each time he uses Superpower, he actually, like, you know, decreases his stats right too. So there's a high chance I should have thought that he was just going to return his Luxray. So Picturine does Zigzag. Okay, that's fine. A lot more damage I would prefer, but I mean it's what I expect because Primadina and Togekiss are weak against Electric Gym. They're mostly for support. So I'm actually very happy about Primadina right now. She is faster than the Picturine even on Tailwind. There's a hand chance that he's not gonna Luxray is gonna go back because they probably gonna try to save Luxray for later too, right? So I'm just gonna do Hyper Voice and Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, Hyper Voice, Dazzling Gleam, and I'm probably just gonna keep these 2 Pokemons in because there's no point because it's Rotom and Picturine, right? They sure, Rotom is gonna suck a little, but it's not that. I probably could survive one more turn. Okay. So if I had Throw Spray, the Hyper Voice probably would have done a lot better. So I lose Togekiss here, which is fine. I expected to lose Togekiss. We're gonna actually bring back our... So Primadina should be able to KO because we go faster than the Picturine. So we're gonna Hyper Voice again. And we're gonna bring Incineroar Fake Out on the Rotom. And the reason why we're faking on the Rotom is because the Rotom is faster. Especially with Tailwind still up. Rotom 100% is faster than us. So we want to fake it out. And I'm gonna Hyper Voice, KO Picturine, and then he has to bring back Luxray. I actually was proud of myself about thinking this way, by the way, Chad. I do wish, like, the fact that we couldn't KO Picturine earlier kind of sucked. Because I think it would have been a more smoother transition than it was. But given the mistakes we did in turn 2, given everything that happened, this actually ended up luckily enough for us. Because there's one more pivot point that is super, super important. We are for boys. You guys die. Yep. So their Tailwind is ending, and this is very important. My Primadina, though, is very slow. Prima is definitely slower. Obviously, Luxray is going to be faster than actually both of my current Pokemons. So here's the thing. Primadina could die. He should be focusing on my Primadina. So we're going to try to Moonblast it, but the high chances is he's going to try to kill Primadina, which is absolutely fine with me. Because what we're going to do is... And I think he should have focused in on... but he had nothing for my Incineroar, right? So here we go for Kate. That's fine. Primadina dies, unfortunately. I do expected that. But this is the important part, guys. We get a parting shot, alright? So he gets -1 attack, -1 special attack. And then he's going to download a -1 attack. Because we're bringing T-Tar back and Incineroar. And here's the very important part. Is that we have Protect on T-Tar. It does suck that we had the freaking thing like gone. I'm actually kind of annoyed about that. But we are gonna do one more parting shot to Luxray. And the reason why we're doing an extra parting shot is because we want to make sure like his damage doesn't hurt. Because I don't think he has really a good thing against the Incineroar, right? So if he kills our T-Tar, we still have Incineroar. So he has -2 attack. We'll do one more, and well, we're gonna fake out first. 2 more chat. So this is a slow game. We're gonna fake it out because he there's a high chance he's just gonna protect. There's a high chance he's just gonna protect. So we are just gonna lash out. And the reason why is, yeah, there you go. He protect, and that was the smart thing to do. I would have protected you because why not? Because he wanted, like, I wanted the fake out damage. Now I don't get it. But here's the important thing though, because he decided to protect. The burn is ticking. I wish that burn did more, but the electrical field is out. I actually don't remember if he has any electrical attack. But we're actually going to party shot him now, and we're going to protect T-Tar. And the reason why we're protecting T-Tar is because there's no reason for us to not to get like a free no damage on us party shot, because he, like I said, see, he goes for T-Tar. And this is huge though. The fact that he wants to go for T-Tar while he, like, because I don't think T-Tar can surprise the superpower. Here's the thing though. I was hoping, like legit, we could actually survive at least one of it. But apparently we can't survive like a -4. Well, what's that? -3 attack, -2 special attack. Apparently, we still don't survive that superpower, chat. So I knew that it was risky. That if we didn't go before, so Luxray is gonna go after T-Tar. So Incineroar has a free damage. There's no reason for us to do one. But here's the key thing, guys. The fact that T-Tar was faster than Lost Ray saved us the game. Because T-Tar dies here. And it makes me sad. Because I was hoping we could survive a little. But apparently not. Anyway. T-Tar goes down. Incineroar finishes the kill. If we had done parting shot again, it would have been pretty scary. To be quite honest. But yeah, it was a really close game after many mistakes, but I'm very happy with it ended. I really enjoyed this team and I'm ready to challenge him for the next one. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, bye!